Confessions of a 90s adult, because I'm one of the older 90s kids. I was born in 91, so I'm an adult and I'm sad about it. So I'm just gonna talk about a couple of the things that were very popular or very common in the 90s and how I feel about them at this moment. The first thing on the list is Pokemon, just in general. Now some of you may be like, but Vic, Pokemon's still a thing. Pokemon's still a thing. No, it's not. Okay? I don't give a shit if it's Pokemon X, Y, Z, Elemento Q, Silver, Gold, released holographic edition. I don't give a fuck. Pokemon is not Pokemon anymore, okay? They've got freaking trash bags and other things that are supposed to be Pokemon, and I'm not buying it. I, unfortunately, still have my Pokemon cards. They're actually for sale. I'm selling them. So if you're interested, hit me up. But for real, I mean, I don't have the full, first, basic set, but I have most of them. And I put them all in order, and I'm literally going to sell the whole entire binder by itself. But if you want to buy individual cards, that's cool too. But I'm literally selling the binder by itself. There's a lot of rare ones. See that? That's holographic. I have Pokemon on VHS. I have, I had little action figures. I think it had to have been my 6th birthday party. I said that with a huge lisp. Everything I got was Pokemon. Everything. I got the little Pokeballs and the little action figures of Pikachu and Jigglypuff and all that shit. It was on my birthday cake. I mean, I was obsessed, and then all my little friends came over and they were like, ooh, cool, I have this, well, I have that, and we used to trade cards. We used to play the card game, actually, the very first one, with all the energies and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, it was bad. It was almost embarrassing. It's almost embarrassing right now to talk about. But it's just, I still know the theme song, guys. I still know the theme song of the original, Pokemon, Kanto, whatever, with Ash in it, the original Ash. I wanna be the very best, no one ever was. Catch them is my real test, train them is my cause, Pokemon. I still know the Team Rocket thing, Jesse James, to protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above, all that shit. Jesse James Meowth, that's right. Shit like that. I still know all that. It's what use? What is the use now? I mean, yeah, I was a kid, we were kids, we enjoyed this stuff, shows, little monsters that evolve, but then what happened to Digimon, okay? But I went from VHS to DVD, and I remember as a kid, I guess, when DVDs became a thing, it was just how do you rewind it? How do you watch it all the way through and then rewind it? Because that was my thing. It was I always, all my movies are always rewound. I have movies, I still have VHSs, and I'm just I'm lucky I have a VCR player, and it's one of those DVD VCR combos. Can we talk about those for a second? You remember when those became so popular because nobody wanted to completely convert over because they didn't have any of the none of the good movies were on DVD yet. Oh, well, I want to watch, some classics. Oh, you can't unless you have a VHS player, a VCR, or your VHSs aren't ruined, or you haven't lost them, or haven't sold them, or mom didn't put them somewhere where they got damaged by the heat in the attic. I don't know, something like that. And it's just I can't watch what I want to. Is it on Netflix? Oh my god, can you imagine if Netflix existed back in the 90s? Netflix and chill? There would be so many more pregnancies, okay? Can we just, no. Alright, that's weird. It's weird to think I have everything at my fingertips. I mean, the freaking internet, okay? I didn't even write this down on my list, but I'm thinking, internet, okay? Internet was dial-up, okay? You heard this tone, and you're just what is, oh, it's the internet. Sounds like a monster just emerging from out of your computer you're trying to connect to the internet, but oh wait! Somebody's getting a phone call, okay? Your whole entire system is shut down because somebody's on the phone. No. It's insane. Wi-Fi did not exist. You had to be plugged into something in order to connect to the internet, and it was slow as fuck. There wasn't Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever you guys use. There was literally Internet Explorer. And that's where we all started, and now everyone hates Internet Explorer. It's not that bad. It's literally a browser. Now can we talk about consoles? I'm talking about video game consoles. But we can also talk about TVs, how they were huge. Okay, a TV, I don't know why I said huge like that. A TV took up a whole freaking wall in my living room, okay? And then all of a sudden they started getting smaller and smaller and smaller and flatter and smaller. And then all of a sudden they're like, no, wait, okay, let's keep them flat, but let's make them like huge again, okay? We've got 75-inch TVs out there that are flat screen, 3D. You put on these glasses, it looks like 4D, okay? We're gonna start spraying out the scent of stuff. So if you're watching Survivor Left Behind or whatever the freak it's called, and they're out in the jungle and they're looking around for food, naked and afraid, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't watch TV shows anymore, really. I just watch Netflix, believe it or not. So you're just looking around and all of a sudden they're in the jungle and you hear these jungle sounds and you're like, oh man, I feel like I'm in there. And then all of a sudden you get sprayed in the freaking face with some rainwater and you're like, whoa, okay? That's what TVs are going to start doing now. It's going to be like freaking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory where you could just be in the TV, okay? Why not? Why not have virtual reality TV? Oh wait, they do. Alright, they have the freaking, what's it called, where you can put it on, an Oculus Rift or whatever, and you can kind of, oh, whoa, I'm here. It's so weird, okay? Then we got music, alright? I need to make a whole separate video for this one, alright? Music has changed so much, and I understand this because it may sound like that I hate change, but it's not that bad. I don't mind change. I'm not one of those people that freaks out when things happen and things change. It's like, oh no, change? What? Ew, God, gross. I'm not like that, but I'm just saying that music had context when I was growing up. I mean, 90s to 2005, that's pushing it era, the music was okay. It was good. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff sprinkled in now that's alright, but there's nothing that really stands out to me that was like iconic now. And I know people would be like, are you gonna say Nirvana? Are you gonna say some shit like that? No. Okay, yeah, Nirvana was cool, whatever. But I'm talking about just in general, content of music was so great. Like if you could listen to it, I'm a lyrics person. But even the music itself was more intricate back then. But if you listen to music and you hear the feeling and all the emotion in the lyrics, you're like, wow. And then you listen now and you're like, I'm sorry, what are you saying? I'm sorry, I literally can't take whatever it is out of your mouth and then sing, okay? Or rap or whatever, because it's like rappers now, they want to put grills in and everything and look hard. I'm like, that's cool, do you, but when you perform your actual song, please take them out because I can't fucking understand what you're saying. Infomercials, okay? Now, I'm thinking of things that are on now, but there was other stuff that was on when I was a kid, Moonsand especially, that was on, or Light Bright, okay? Freaking, do you guys remember Light Bright? Please tell me you do, it was so fun. Or, you know, there are all kinds of things, and then if your parents didn't have it or couldn't afford it or didn't get it for you or hated you, you go to your friend's house, and sure enough, they have it, and you're sitting there for hours just playing with this shit, and your friend's like, did you come over to play with me or my toys? And you look at them dead in the face and say, your toys, bitch, because you get nicer things than me. I'm just being honest. But infomercials, you know, back then it was like, I'm gonna buy everything, because it's like, you must be 18 years or older to call in order, or talk to your parents, get your parents' consent to go online. Brr. It's like, you know what? When I turn 18, I'm gonna get all these things. I'm gonna get Benderoo, I'm gonna get Bop It, I'm gonna get Kids Bop 1 through 19, because it's gonna take that many years for me to be 18. Like, I'm gonna get all of the things. And then you turn 18, you're like, what the fuck are they trying to sell these children? Okay. You grow up a little bit, and it's like, oh, don't text and make a video. Sorry. So, yeah, infomercials were super annoying, but as a kid, you're just like, Mom, can I have? No. Oh, okay. But no, okay. How much does it cost? It's 5 easy payments of $19.95 plus shipping and handling. But wait, there's more. Mom, but wait, there's more. Mom, don't walk away from me. Mom, wait, I want this. I want it. Mom, Jimmy has it down the street. She said I could go play with Jimmy's. Okay. But I want one of my own. Okay, bank accounts. I do want to talk, this one's kind of funny because it applies to me. Do you remember when you were like 13, 14 and your mom was like, well, we're gonna set you up a bank account and we're gonna set one up for you so you learn about banking. And you have an account and stuff, so if you get checks on your birthday, that's a thing. If you get checks on your birthday from your relatives that don't talk to you and hate you, but they want to give you $20 because you were born today, then you can just deposit it in your little shared account that you got with me, and, you know, then I can go spend it on some shoes that I want. I mean, you can spend it on something you want. I still have the same bank account, okay? I still have like 3 booklets of checks. Who writes checks? Who writes checks these days? No one. And if you do write a check, it's for a large amount of money, and you probably don't have that amount in your account, and you're like, here's a check. Just take it. Take it. Just endorse it right there on the back, and you're good. So, you know, it's weird having the same account, but, I mean, she's not in that account anymore, but it's weird. I mean, I've had that account for so long, I just never canceled it. But bank accounts, it's there. I'm 24. That bank account started when I was 13. There's nothing in it, but it's there. Rubik's Cubes. Okay, I know, I have one right here. I know these did not come out in the 90s. I'm not freaking stupid, so please do not say anything like, but these came out like the freaking 1900s, okay? No, I know. Okay, but I'm talking about Rubik's Cubes and other little, like, gadget toy things that your parents or grandparents gave you. Here, try and solve this, you whippersnapper. I bet you can't do it, because I can't. And it's like, oh, Grandpa, you're so funny, I can do this. Fuck. What the hell? And so you may be like, it's easy, it's a secret, you just have to... Look, I got it so close. Okay, it's almost orange. You have to, like, get all the corners, then you get all the pieces, and it's so simple. There's actually YouTube videos that tell you how to solve a Rubik's. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I probably just broke it. Another thing that just, like... This is for me, anyway. I was one of those kids who was like, I'm never gonna drink, I'm never gonna smoke, I'm never gonna do drugs, I'm never gonna drive over the speed limit, I'm never gonna not wear my seatbelt, I'm never gonna do anything illegal, I'm never gonna speed. I just already said drive over the speed limit. I'm never gonna do any of this shit. Okay, I'm gonna be a good... It's just funny thinking back now, like I used to be a goody two-shoes up until... high school? Yeah, I think so. And I did so many things that were just fucked up. And I don't regret them. I literally don't. I'm glad I got experiences that I can talk about now. And help people through situations now that I went through exactly and don't want anybody else to go through. You know, it's that type of thing. And lastly, outside. Can we just talk about how... No. That was weird timing. But usually when I mention outside to anyone that frequents the internet, they're like, oh my god, outside? Ew. Why would you even go outside? What's the point of outside? Like, why is there an outside? It should all be indoors. Everything should be indoors. Well, there's a thing called the greenhouse effect. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I don't give a shit about the greenhouse effect. I'm just talking about everything needs to be indoors. Okay, we need to have it indoors because Wi-Fi is better inside. Okay, refrigeration, air conditioning, heat, freaking electricity. Okay, outside there's bugs, and that's disgusting. Alright? Why is there an outside? Yeah, there's people who will say that, okay? I do really good impressions of people that talk like that, but I promise you I'd never talk like that ever. Anyway, but yeah, it's like, back in the day, I loved going outside. In fact, I did not want to be inside. I wanted to be outside all the time. My feet were tough as nails. I went barefoot everywhere. My feet were always dirty. Even when I took a bath, they'd look dirty, but they weren't. But the calluses, okay? I liked having bonfires outside. I liked hanging out until it was super dark, and Mom was like, you need to come inside and eat your supper, because it's getting cold. Dinner, supper, whatever. I'm from the South. Don't judge. You need to eat your food before it gets cold, and then we're going to get a bath, and you're going to go to bed, and you're going to go to school. No, I don't want to do that. I want to stay outside, I want to play, I want to do all this other shit, ride bikes, all this blah blah blah. Now, you're lucky if you see me outside of my house. If I'm not at work, I'm not going anywhere. Somebody the other day asked me at work, they're like, so what do you do for fun, Vic? And I was like, in my head I'm thinking, do I tell them that I literally stay at home, play video games, watch YouTube videos, watch Netflix, go over to my fiance's house, hang out with her, do the exact same shit over there, read books, don't leave the house unless I'm going to get food. If so, I'm literally going to get food in nothing but joggers and a freaking t-shirt and a sweatshirt, and that's it. I'm not going inside anywhere, fuck that. But it just, You know, right in my car, going to drive through, yep. Okay, if you see me outside of work, you are lucky. I do not go outside. The only reason I really go outside is to smoke a cigarette. And even then, I will put on like 3 sweatpants and some socks and my onesie, and I will literally be outside shaking still because somehow I can't get warm. But anyway, it's strange now how children do not like going outside because, Mom, I want to play Call of Duty. I want to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Timothy, you are not even 13 yet, okay? I don't even think your balls have dropped. Why the fuck are you playing GTA? Why aren't you outside? Because my mom says I have delicate skin and it'll get sunburnt. Put on some fucking sunscreen, you piece of shit. Like, I don't understand. Kids now are not tough, okay? We used to be tough. I'm not saying that I wouldn't lose in a fight. If you want to fight me right now, I mean, I'll fight you, but I'll probably lose. I mean, but I'll still fight you. Because I like fighting. It's fun. But I suck. Massively. Anyway. But yeah. Kids back then, they were tough. They loved going outside. They didn't care if they got sunburned. They didn't care if they stepped in glass. Trust and believe it happened. Or they stepped in a nail. Or they cut their foot open. They didn't care. Okay, they cried because it hurt. But they were like, I'm going outside again tomorrow. Like, it's not scarring me for life over here. These days, kids are like, I could get stung by a wasp. I don't want to get stung. Yes, it hurts, but God forbid. I don't want to go outside simply because I don't want to breathe in the air of the other peasants around. Okay, shut up, Tumblr. Here's a fun fact. You can tumble on your phone outside. Just have to wear sunglasses. Because the screen, there's a glare. No. Anyway, that's my confessions of a 90s sad adult. I just had some of those things on my mind, and I was just thinking about them, and I was just like, you know what, damn. I'm sure plenty of people have made videos like this, but I want to make one too. So anyway, that was my ramble. I don't even fucking know when another video is going to come out, because honestly, I'm a manager now, but I do still enjoy making videos. It's fun, so stick around. And maybe there will be some more content in the near future. Till then, bye guys.